After months of conflict between United States and Europe and ahead of next week's NATO summit in Ankara, Germany, it seems, is pushing America to allow more American weapons to be built on German soil. A Financial Times report states that Germany is seeking to plug Europe's military gaps while giving Donald Trump a reason to remain invested in the continent's defense. The report states that German officials have been asking Americans to agree to a co-production deal. Now, this push, remember, is part of a broader attempt by Europe to use their defense industrial capacity to get their relationship back on track with the US. When he was asked about Europe's goal to reduce dependence on the United States, German Defense Minister Boris Pistorius said that no one has said that aiming for more independence in the defense industry means being committed only to purely European systems. That is not the case, and it will not be the case in the future either. Reports suggest that both countries are now looking to strengthen their defense capabilities, particularly in co-production of long-range Tomahawk missiles and PAC-3, which is, remember, the most advanced form of missiles used by Patriot air defense systems. However, even as Germany presses defense collaboration, it added that America needs Europe too. Pistorius said, and I quote him here, "We know that US production capacity is also limited and urgently needs to be expanded. That is why we're very interested in building certain systems or parts of systems here in Germany." Meanwhile, Chancellor Friedrich Merz said that he saw no contradiction between the co-production drive and European efforts to become less dependent on the United States. He, in fact, added that it is part of a broader European effort to rebalance the alliance without breaking the transatlantic link. In fact, in a hint to Donald Trump, who, remember, keeps calling EU's role out in the NATO, Merz said that as Europeans, we are taking more responsibility in NATO. We're reducing one-sided transatlantic dependencies. Remember, US and German defense companies already have a few pacts. Rheinmetall is producing fuselages for Lockheed Martin's F-35 fighter jets. It's also involved in the setting up of the new MBDA Raytheon facility to make PAC-2 and GEM-T Patriot missiles. So how does this move by Germany benefit both sides? Well, for starters, building critical American weapons in Germany would help Washington tackle the capacity problems that it is facing due to the Iran war. It would also help countries such as Germany obtain weapons more quickly as they race to rearm in the Russia-Ukraine war. Plus, remember, US defense contractors are reportedly struggling with large order backlogs and bottlenecks in key components. So the US will benefit from this if it agrees to it. So essentially, Berlin's main aim is to fill in the gaps that Washington may have in its defense capabilities. But the real question is, will Donald Trump agree to this?